Hi, my name is Theodore Cottingham with the gift of God, with the gift of you, with a gift for you. The words that will heal you if you come into the healing stream of the energy of one, the consciousness of love itself, and love more than you love God, more than you have loved anything else. You see, I come through my beloved, and my beloved is me. All who choose me will become me. Me are one, who will become the one, the chosen one, the promised land entering, the land that I have given you, not made with hands. Through your temple, not made with hands, your consciousness. The within, the great within, the vast within you is waiting for you to be tapped, not, but to be entered lovingly as a child, coming for correction, coming for love, coming for instruction, coming for food, manna from heaven, words of the consciousness of God that will come through your own lips. You see, this is the operation of the new and living everlasting new covenant for you to experience that. You see, the school of God is for you to learn to be taught by God directly. Religion does not let you be taught by God directly, because religion wants to give you its words, its interpretations, and dominate you with its style of life, its values, and what it calls the kingdom. But what God truly is, the unconditional love of one, not a God of wrath, vengeance, and judgment, but the God of unconditional love, who says, I will never leave you or forsake you. And even if you make your bed in hell, I will be there. I will be there with you because I am you. You can't really go anywhere without God because you are the essence of God itself, the Spirit of God Most High, the Spirit of the living God, the Spirit of that which is divine, sacred, holy, and not mannequin for other. Are you willing to see a different story and become your beloved of you, the beloved, the chosen, who choose you, who love each other equally? Because they're you, they're family. They may not look like you, talk like you, think like you. Do you care? Will you care for them? Will you share your heart, your kindness, your generosity, your love, your words? My name is Theodore Cottingham, and I am a simple man in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, USA, this day talking about the school of God that is within you. If you will but realize it, recognize it, and begin to revelate the revelation of the true you, that you, the Spirit of God, and you have never been separate. You, your consciousness, and the consciousness of God, the magnificent. God, the wherewithal. Where are you, God? No more searching for a God to enter you. because you're no longer holding yourself separate from it for it to enter and then worship. You're it. The human mind wants to process cognitively, just like a robot, AI, coding. The coding, C-O-D-I-N-G, the coding, how we've been coded through our DNA, through our experiences, and through others' words, have mechanized this conundrum making machine. It's an enigma machine. Are you familiar with the enigma machines of World War II? Look them up. A couple of movies about them too. Quite an invention. Quite a process to break the coding. People at Bletchley Circle and on. Great stories. Analogous. These are allegories, you see. Don't get stuck worshiping the symbol. Don't get stuck worshiping Jesus. Jesus never wanted your worship. God does not want your worship. Not the God of love, the God of unconditional love. A mother, father to their children saying, worship me. I and only I shalt thou serve. And remember, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. I'll skip that, thank you. I will no longer program me to be imbibed by it. I no longer eat those circumstances that I create by my own words and the words that I hear from others, because I'm a creator. And I'm creating my future, and you are creating yours. And you will create by thought, by default, not again, or will you be proactive in searching me to find me within you, that I am you, the real you, the choiceful you, the intelligent you. The Spirit of God no longer. Wondering where to lay its head. This is the School of God, schoolofgod.com. For you to learn that what you are, God is. That you are not limited to your molecules, your DNA, your blood type, your shape, your size, your body, your mind. And you can change everything about you that there is. You can come into a new reality, being the creator of your new reality. You can become a conscious creator. I come through my beloved. So am I speaking first person God or third person me, or first person me, third person God, or does it matter? Or are you getting this to see how it's not a symbiotic relationship of intertwining separates that remain separate? It's the one who becomes one with the original one, the one of many ones, the one who we all were before we split apart, broke up, and wanted to start our own planet. I mean, our own universe. I mean, our own consciousness. We wanted to hide from each other. But will you love me if you know all my thoughts? If you can literally open a door and walk into my mind and see all my thoughts, feel my feelings, see through my eyes, deal with my energy, my posture, my diet, my preferences. You see all the mistakes I've made, the foibles, the errors. What will you think of me? You're just waiting to look around to find something to condemn so you can condemn me with your mouth, your breath. Condemn me to a hell, your hell, the hell that you think exists for you or people that don't think like you. You see, God of unconditional love, not the God of wrath, judgment, vengeance, that said, remember, it's a fearful thing to fall into my hands, and I created the fiery furnace and the lion's den and hell for you if you don't shape up. Obey me, obey my will for you, seek my will for your life and none other. Sit on a pew and do what you're told. No, that's not the God. This is not the school of that God. This is the school of unconditional love, the school of light, love, joy, and peace, the school of creation, to create the Creator again. No longer creating your separation to worship it. And the school of this, the school for this, the school of you is coming forth if you so choose to be it, to be in it, to create it. And there are courses for you waiting for you. You can go to schoolofgod.com now and search right from the home page. You can put in Meonics, consciousness, leadership, planets, faith, tuition, enrollment, and you can learn to search, and you can find me when you search for me with all of your heart. Me Theodore, me lover in your mirror. Love for you, love for the real you, love for your spirit that is no longer conquered by man, woman, regime, religion. The real you is coming forth. And it's not coming through religion. And it won't be religious. It'll be people of every nation, tribe, and tongue, bar none. Little old ladies. People that have been devalued, debased, abused, will come forth now in power, might, loveliness, and joy, because they are no longer conscripted by the past, the words of pastors who pastor so ignorantly, sometimes sincerely, but sincerely ignorant, because they don't know who you are. They don't even know who they are. Get this picture. Imagine a race of angels in the cosmos that are the mind of God. God not separate, not with a hierarchy, but all with a universal consciousness. All unlimited, all operating in the generosity of one, unconditional love, you see. There's no judgment. There's condemnation, there's judgment, but there's righteous judgment, John 7:24. Jesus said, judge. But judge righteously, accurately, without condemnation. Evaluate, ponder, be curious, explore. And this is how the School of God works. You come to the website, you begin this way. Begin as a child, no matter whether you have a PhD in pseudoscience or macrogenetics or whatever you want to call it. You begin searching with the curiosity of a child, the consciousness of one who is willing to learn rather than to be rigid, stiff-necked. So get this idea, get this picture. A race of angels, creators, not limited to form, not limited to the molecular, not bypassed by it, not surpassed by it, but the creation of creators who create creation in the cosmos, who got together and wanted to create, do their own thing separately. Fell into their own form, fell into their own creation. So I've channeled for over 20 years, and that's how I've learned and how I know these things and experience and education from within the new and living covenant. The new and living covenant is a process. It's not a book. It's a process. The promise of process, that I will come and write my words upon your heart. Isn't that what God said? I will come, and day by day we will make love. We will be romantic. We will love each other in the holy place. The most intimate parts, not of flesh, but of spirit. Of spirit. Not by might, not by your might, not by power. There's no molecular nuclear device as powerful as the love of God for God to be God again. This is the school of God for you to become God again. Born again. Never suffering corruption again. Are you willing to see? Are you willing to learn from a different place? Instead of limiting what you know, instead of limiting your knowledge base to what you experience through your five-sense mind, with eyes, words that you read, ears, words that you hear, feelings, sensing, emotion. If you're willing to no longer limit you, the God of unconditional love will not limit you either, because you're equal with it. But if you don't know that and you're taught to serve it, you're taught that you can never know God intimately, then you are severely handicapped in what you allow you to do. But when you want to know God and you're willing to seek and search with all of your heart, God will come to you. If God can come through you. You see, what God is a flow. It's not a mechanistic entity of anything static. Unconditional love will teach you the difference between God of the Bible, God of wrath, God who prepares a hell for you if you don't shape up, do the right thing the right way. In your eyes, There is a magnificent revolution coming. I've never said that phrase. A magnificent revolution. It's the revolution of power generated by unconditional love. Not by vengeance, wrath, and judgment, but by unconditional love. Where you are accepted of the beloved, to be the beloved, to be the chosen one. Yes, you, my friend, no matter what you look like, no matter whether your eyesight is dim, no matter whether you can hardly hear me, no matter whether you barely speak English, no matter what color your skin is or where you've been or what you've done. I'm talking to you who will love love. And when you begin to love love and you begin to grow up and to mature in the Spirit, not just your physical conundrum making, ambiguous creating mind, no longer subject to the enigma machine between your ears, the enigma machine of World War II. You're no longer stuck in this relic. These are relics. These physical bodies are relics programmed by artifacts of the past, words of books and prophets and all kind of things, no matter how true they may have been at one time. There's more to the story. We are going on. We are leaving relic land. This is the magnificent revolution. The revolution of the magnificent love, who loves all equally, who begins to see through the mind of flesh not, but through your spirit, to the spirit of other people who have been conquered, who are destitute, desperate, full of despair, seeking God, crying out for help, no matter what they call God, no matter what their name for God is. Pardon me. It's time for love to stand and take its place. I call you to the head of the table this day to be honored of you, honoring you, your spirit of grace, mercy, and peace for you, beginning with you, for you, to see the mercy seat and sit on it and begin to open your eyes to the merciful mercy that you can give others, changing how you feel about them and what you project about your separation and how you want to communicate your judgment, how you want to dominate, how we've been taught to have the nature of the beast, where we bestialize each other, and all of us angels run around tearing the wings off of each other with our words. This is hell. There's not another hell you get to after you die. Flames of torment. Is this not the burning bush between your ears? Allegory. Quit worshiping the symbols. Quit worshiping Jesus and see the message of the story. The message of the story. A common man. A commoner. Who began to learn to be taught directly by love. To learn how to do the things he did. Whose message was not of the church. but a kingdom. A kingdom that you can enter before you die to do the works that he did and greater, because you're not limited to this physical molecular world, suffering your macular degeneration or whatever malady and diseases that persist in your physical body. I speak love to you this day. I speak the kind of love that generates love unconditionally, for the unconditional love of you, to be saved from religion, to be saved from your thoughts of God, the way that we have created God in the past, a narrative, icons where we anthropomorphized our ideals of some Superman in perfect harmony. It takes guts to do what I have done. It takes guts to do what I'm doing. It takes guts to let yourself be thrown into the lion's den or to walk in the fiery furnace or to begin to walk through the Red Sea, hoping it will part. But you see, the stories, begin to see these stories are not stories of historicity for you to remain in history, studying the past, that it be separate. This is you. Today, we are a people in slavery to flesh, in slavery to this climate, this planet. The magnetosphere, electromagnetic waves, but there is an energy calling you that says, I am you. Love me. Be me. Love me enough to let me impart my consciousness to you. The consciousness of my power, my light, my love, my unconditional love for you and everyone on this planet and farther, not limited to this universe, not limited to this time zone or the way we think time works. And I will teach you directly because I am you. But if you come with all your learning and you want me to give you chapter, Bible reference, you want me to just affirm what you have believed and just tweak it a little bit, I'm sorry. I come where I'm wanted. I come where I'm welcome. I come where I'm sought. I come where I am loved unconditionally, where I don't have to meet the conditions of your religion. I come in the fullness of the regalia of me, and when I walk in, I bring all of heaven. I come in not with a flood. I come in with the generosity of healing, unrestrictedly. And all of my power is yours. That's how I come in. That's how I make myself known. And that's why you must mature. That's why you must know me and know my values, know how I love the down and out, the people laying in the gutter, still wet with their own vomit, urine, feces, unable to care for themselves. I love them just as much as I love you. The people in ICU, the people in nursing homes, the people you think have lost it, I love them. And I am here for me. But you see, I'm here for me, not in the exclusion of me from anybody else, Me is the people, the spirit who will be me, no longer limited to the flesh life. Are you getting it? Are you getting something? Are you feeling something? Are you sensing something? Will you stir up the gift within you? Not a gift of tongues, not the gift of vowels, syllables, and consonants, phrases, diction, and grammar, but the word of love to love love. My name is Theodore Cottingham, and I'm in the School of God, and I teach the School of God for you to be schooled by God in a school similar to this, where you begin to learn through the flow of tongues? No, not something you don't understand, but you begin to learn, not in your own religion, but where you come as a little child and you begin to speak the word surrenderedly to the power of grace, mercy, and peace, not, but where you become it, where you begin to interact with a consciousness that knows no sin because there's no separation. The cost of ignorance is high. The cost of ignorance is death. You, my friend, have the power of life and death in your tongue. Unconditional love is a flow, and you have the ability to learn leadership, confidence, poise, class, elegance, where you're no longer the crude, crass, corrupt DNA of separation, where we activate love and the process of love to teach us directly. This is the school of God, the God of unconditional love, to create in you no longer a separation, but for you to crown you with the righteousness of one in complete humility. No arrogance at all. Pardon me. When you love each other, love more. And the more love you love with, the more love will teach you direct love, not confrontational love, not conventional love, not sensual, lustful love, not even love of gender, not love of perfection or comfort, but love of truth, love of truth. Truthful love, the truth that you are God, the Spirit, amorphous, bodiless, no longer restricted, able to walk as man or woman, just like Jesus did after the resurrection, and even met with his disciples in the upper room and had fish by the seashore afterward. Transcendent. This is the magnificent revolution. The magnificent revolution of love, loving love. Coming into power, not by might. No longer avoiding, not even concerned with your atomic nuclear devices. No longer worried about your quantum world or your molecular world, your classical physics, or your standard models of religion. There's more to the story. And I'm Theodore Cottingham with the School of God. This is a school. If you can see it, Oh, sure. I'm just a common old guy making videos on YouTube. What I'm teaching is there's more to you than you've ever been told or taught. And to fully recognize and realize who you are, what your potential is, what you have the capacity to do, say, see, and sign is far different than what you've ever been taught. And if you're willing to come as a little child in the utter humility to the throne of your own love and no longer cast you out of your creation land, the Garden of Eden, no longer looking to get out of the labyrinth of physical power, but becoming the essence of love itself. Love will teach you directly. This is the process of the new and living, everlasting, eternal covenant that produces pure, unconditional love for each other. This is a school. I encourage you, download these videos, record them, audio record them, play them for other people, start a share group. Some people have a book club. Study the book, Jesus the Pattern. Get it, buy the ebook, buy the book. Don't know where to buy the book? Find out. Don't be delayed. Don't be deterred. Not everything is going to fall into your lap. You're not spoon-fed here. There's a lot of things you have to figure out. There's a lot of things you have to ask God directly. And let there be light. Let there be the consciousness of God that interacts with you in the holy place. Not in the bedroom of a sensual lustfulness, of a libido and sex drive, but of the romantics of the heavens. And that, my friend, is joy unspeakable, full of glory. You can write me at Box 34, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, USA. And you see, I am in the school. I teach. I lead. But I'm not out of school yet. I haven't graduated like I'm going to. What is graduation? Lift off. Resurrection. No longer being limited to this life of flesh, but being the eternal life of one immortal, bodiless with a body. You see, you can find out a tremendous amount of background, of foundational information if you're willing to go to schoolofgod.com and search. Search. Right on the home page, you can begin to search. Search for the word amorphous, bodiless, tuition, enrollment, course, assignment. This is school. And every day that I teach like this. I teach surrenderedly. Sometimes I read a few paragraphs that have come through me. But you don't see me with notes. I speak surrenderedly. What does that mean? The energy of me I let have me. I give all of me to it. I do. I give all of me to it, the energy of unconditional love, because I'm not separate. It will not condemn me. It doesn't have a foul mouth. It doesn't critique, categorize, and condemn. It kisses me on the mouth, as it were, coming through my lips to you, not in praise to another, but in an offering to you, for you to see you, the real you, and come forth in your spirit, with your spirit, no longer subject to your mind of the mechanical enigma that you were born with. Let praise be in your lips for no other. Be the real you. Love your children. Forgive them. Forgive your parents of everything done, everything said and not said, done and undone. Become a forgiver. Become a lover of unconditional love, letting love teach you. Let love flow. You can't deplete it. Generosity begets generosity. Unconditional love begets unconditional love. Perfect love casts out all fear. The finite is limited, but you, my friend, are the infinite beggar no more, no longer searching for a bigger, better job, a bigger paycheck to get a few crumbs from the rich man's table. The magnificent revolution is here. And it will begin in you, who choose me this way that I've taught you, told you for years. See me as a flesh man, not. Hear me as a flesh man, not. Hear, as you hear these things, interacting with the Spirit of grace, mercy, peace, and power. Unconditional love-wise. Not conforming to any religion. Be the one. Choose you. I love you. Good day. I'm going now. Yep, going to play pickleball again. If you want to know more about this school, it's up to you. I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm not trying to develop my marketing methods. I'm just being me, increasingly. An old guy, 74, in love with love. And if you choose you, the path is known, not, but it's waiting for you to be the explorer of you, to have an adventure with you, of you, to see the real you in your mirror. This is what the School of God is for and about and how it works. Share your love with each other. Worry not about a thing. Be the precious one, the royal, the regal, to all the people in your path, and tell them this day you love them. There was a season that I had to go to a number of people and ask them to forgive me. But you see, love will lead you. You don't walk my path, and I haven't walked yours. Every path is unique. And don't let the past pastor you any longer. Let the words flow of the living word, where you begin to create in school, a school where you begin to create courses, where you begin to actually write a paper, a position paper, what you think, a position paper. You begin to write, you begin to share, you begin a blog, you begin a YouTube channel, you begin a share group, a dinner club, a book club. You begin to lead. Let there be light. I love you. Let there be light. In you, of you, your light coming forth, radiant splendidly. Theodore Cottingham, schoolofgod.com. Share these words, subscribe, and love you more than ever. You're the real deal. You're worthy, and I love you. Good day. See you later.